Right, so we're here now at Lake Bala. Come down today, North Wales, and then we're working his way down through Wales. This is day one of our 14 days, is it? 13 days trip.
Something like
working
that.
his way down through Wales, and then probably, I don't know where we'll go after that, we'll have to see.
So for anyone who hasn't been to Lake Bala, it's situated just off the A494 in Gwynedd, North Wales. The freshwater glacial lake is 3.7 miles long and half a mile wide. It's fed by the River Dee, which has a source on the slopes of the Snowdonia mountains. The lake is an outdoor pursuit centre, perfect for anyone who wants to spend time on or around the water. Kayaks, paddleboards and canoes can be hired from the lakeside, or you can just sit and enjoy the view while drinking a coffee from the cafe. After spending the day in Bala, we headed out to the B4407 to a spot that we found on Park for Night further into Snowdonia. It was a lovely peaceful camp up next to a small lake, and we had the place to ourselves. The only downside was no phone signal because it was so remote and it was a bit exposed, but otherwise it was a great spot.
So this is tonight's park up. We're in Snowdonia. It's a little spot picked off Park for Night. There's literally this little road that comes off up, and there's like, I think, 2 bays and another bit there, so probably room for about 4 vans or something. Would never have found it if it wasn't for Park for Night, because it's not obvious from the road, but this is the view.
So, as you can see, I'm cooking tea.
To be fair, I filled the kettle up, so really I did the hard work. So what is it now, Anley? 2 minutes and then put the flavour on?
I'll just wait till it's cooked and we'll have a look.
As you can see tonight, we can't be arsed cooking anything. So it's a pot noodle and a piece of bread night. But anyway, it's alright, and my face is looking pretty red from today at Bala. A bit sunburnt, because the weather is really good. I hope it stays this good all week, but I doubt it, knowing what it's like.
The next couple of days we spent touring around North Wales. We stopped at a beautiful cliff-top campsite at Porth Lago, but the weather was so rainy and cloudy we didn't do any filming. We decided to head south for better weather along the A487, where we stopped at Aberystwyth.
We're here now in Aberystwyth. This was our stopover last night. We stopped near the harbour. I'll show you that when we get back up that way. Quite a nice place. Weather's not been brilliant here, but it's been all right. It's going sunny now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been rainy really a lot of the time till now.
So it's pretty nice spot, and you've got the seafront. There's a pier, and then round the corner is like the harbour bit where we were staying. Some quite nice shops down here as well.
Aberystwyth by the sea, next to the pier that's a bit in need of renovation.
So this was last night's park up, which is basically Aberystwyth on the harbour front. So you've got the harbour over here, which is down the back, quite nice, and then the seafront just this side. There's room for 4 vans plus then 2 disabled vans, so it's quite a good spot. £9.20 I think it is for the night. You pay at the parking machine. It's 24 hours parking, so you can park up there for 24 hours. Really good spot. Definitely worth coming, quite peaceful and quiet.
Next we travel back on the 487 towards Newquay in Cardigan, West Wales. We found a great campsite on Park for Night just outside of the seaside town at Crossham. The site itself was really clean and well run, and only cost us about £20 a night. The site was about 2.5 miles though away from the town.
So we're on our way down to Newquay Beach. This is like a cut through, we've been told, down the country lane from the campsite. Hopefully it's the right way, I haven't got a clue. I've left the map back in the van that had it all drawn on that the lady gave us at the reception, but I think this is the way anyway. Need to slow down my walking pace now. I'm in a 20, don't want to get a ticket. .69 miles. Oh, she said it was 2 miles.
2 miles, she lied.
Oh, yeah. So where are we now?
I think it's called Mariners.
Don't say a thing.
Well, we're not quite sure. So we stopped for lunch. We're in Newquay in Wales. It looks really nice.
And what we want? Go on.
I don't know.
Captain's fish basket.
Fish basket, yeah, it looks really nice.
So this is Captain's fish basket, hopefully it'll be really nice. Lots of mixed stuff, squid, scampi, you name it, it's all in there. We'll see what it's like and let you know at the end. So what did you think?
A lot of chips. Couldn't eat it all. It was nice, but I would have expected it to be a little bit more fresher. It was a bit like a posh chippy.
So what do you think in New Quay?
New Quay.
New Quay.
It was nice. Not very big.
Not very big.
Not a lot there, but it's pretty.
Quite a few cafes, chippies, sort of pubs and whatnot, and there's a harbour, but not a great deal there, to be fair. But it's all right. It's worth a visit.
Place.
Very nice place. It's a bit steep, isn't it?
Yes.
Next we headed south back down the A487 towards Pembrokeshire. We found another great campsite on Park for night. Now we're on White Sands Bay, campsite, just turn up and pay. I think it's about 26 quid a night something. There is electrical cook if you want it, but it's pretty sunny, so hopefully the solar will hold out, keep us warm. It's pretty nice here. You can't take dogs on the beach, the main beach bit here, but the beach further up I think you can, which we're going to go to now and see. But pretty decent weather at the minute.
I tell you what.
So the following day we hopped on the bus for a trip to the city of St David's, which is only a few miles away. If you have not been before, it's well worth a visit, as the cathedral is absolutely stunning as you come through the arches, and it's just there with the old ruins. For a couple of days at White Sands we travelled south through Pembrokeshire to Tenby, where the weather took a turn for the worst. So we're down here now in Tenby. It's been raining a bit while we first got here about 10 o'clock. So it's not been great weather, but it seems to be brightening up now. It's the first time I've ever been to Tenby.
Very pretty place. Very busy though, isn't it?
Yeah, really busy, even though it's weather's not brilliant. I can't imagine what it's like in proper like holiday season, because it's pretty busy now. So down the beach here in Tenby, the weather's pretty miserable really, rain and that, but on the beach anyway. The dog doesn't care, the dog's loving it. What do you think of the weather?
It's not very nice today, is it?
But we're still making the most of it.
Yeah, Lilo's happy on the beach anyway. So.
Yeah. Quite a lot of the jellyfish dead washed up. Don't know if it's because there's been a storm out at sea or what, but there's quite a lot of them on this beach. Not really sure what one they are, if they're toxic and poisonous or what, but just got to watch out you don't step on any of them because you never know. Isn't that right, Annalie?
So,
Don't step on any jellyfish.
no, there's some quite big ones.
What's it like on the beach?
A bit rough today. It's nice to get out though in the fresh air. So this morning we're at Langland Bay, which is just up from Mumbles near Swansea. We're heading up to the Gower.
Yeah,
we've been here.
Just been in the cafe down the bottom down there. Great cafe for a bacon butty and a coffee. And then we've parked, I'll show you where we parked, the road which is just here, which is, there's no restrictions, you can park all day on it. It's on a slope, that's the only downside. But it's not a bad park up, which we got off Park for night. And then now we're going to go to Oxwich Bay, which is a bit further down the road.
Also, apart from got a cafe and the beach, you've also got toilets here as well, which is a bit of a bonus.
Yeah, it's got toilet facilities, but the only downside here is you can't take your dog on the beach, although lots of people are doing. Apparently the warden comes round, so depends if you want to risk the £60 fine. But Oxwich, where we're going next, you can take your dogs on and park right next to the beach, a massive big beach. So we'll show you that when we get there.
So now we're on Oxwich Bay. It's a lovely beach, there's hardly anybody on it today. It's £15 to bring your van on. You can't bring it right to the front because there's height restrictions, but there is a space at the front for them.
So we've walked to the end. What's this bit called?
Three Cliffs Bay.
We think this is Three Cliffs Bay, this bit, which is at the end of Oxwich. It's, I don't know, it must be a good mile or so, maybe more,
yeah.
along. You can walk back along the nature trail thing through sand dunes, but there's snakes in there, so we don't really want to go with the dog.
Yeah, don't want to getting bitten by an adder.
Yeah, so the dog will probably beat the adder up as well. As you can see, I've made it to the end, touched the rock, just waiting for Anley. She's come second in this race. But she did have to carry the poo along the beach as well.
Don't film me.
Lilo, come in, come in, come on, get him. Lilo, Lilo, get him, come on. Come in. Come in. We ended our tour of Wales early as storms were forecast for the next few days. We drove the 200 miles home after 10 days on the road. Thanks for watching. Please help us by giving us a like, comment or subscribe, as this will really help the channel.